Welcome to the second annual Trash Tades Awards. Woo!
I agree. He comes over to my house, right, and he's like, "Oh, no, which bidet thing do I press?"
Right.
And I was like, "You press the one that like says Oshiri."
Yeah, it has an arse on it.
Yeah, it's an ass, right? And he's like, "Oh, I've been pressing all of them." And now I don't trust Google reviews in this city.
You can't.
It was like 4.5, and it was an Italian.
4.5 means garbage.
Okay. Well, that's
You need to take
what the fuck? What?
4.5 means try. Every McDonald's is 4.5.
Oh, because in Japan, if I suppose so.
So that's why I like to I watched Tom Popo. I think I told you guys about, which is like the Japanese 80s movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, this movie is
the
sick.
only movie made in the 80s.
Yeah, the only Japanese movie
from
made in the
Akira
80s.
Osakawa or whatever his name is.
No other movies were made in the entirety
got
of the
one
80s.
in there.
Just replaying it.
It was a tough decade, is what it is. There was a recession.
No, the 80s, they were in the economic bubble. It's the best time for Japan.
Right. I imagine you have these grandiose ideas and this concept that you have, and there's a guy there that is like, I am here to scale you down. Yeah. I'm here to make sure that you keep your
So you're pushing the envelope a little bit, aren't you? Like
I want to record on the moon because it's a space opera. I'm like, you know,
yeah.
No, there's no sound in space.
We're getting real experimental.
on God's business card, it actually says we used to work at the BBC.
Did it actually?
no, it didn't.
I wouldn't put it past you to do that. Yeah, of course.
Like, especially now that we've been doing more live action content.
Just call it live action content.
On camera? I don't know.
Just content. I don't know.
I love the live action adaptation of content.
I love the live action remake of Giga. It's just so
The
good.
Netflix live action of
Oh,
Giga.
it's so good.
Trash Taste is just a live action anime adaptation. Live action adaptation.
What are you talking about? What the fuck
I
are you
have no
talking
idea.
about? I'm just boot up that VPN and like go to America. Like I'm not signing up with my ID. Are you kidding me? Even as a public figure, I do not want to give my ID to like Twitter. Like, I do not want to do that.
But that's the thing, right? It's like anonymity is such a
Wait, have you not?
No.
Do you not need to give it for verification?
Do you? Oh wait, you do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you do. I guess I did.
Well, we have Australia Day, which is when our country was founded, which is January.
You just laugh in British right there. You're like, imagine having a day of celebrating your independence. That's so funny.
Yeah, we have. That's January.
No, because like
26th,
even Americans didn't have the ball to call Independence Day America Day. You know,
People call it America.
people call it America Day, but they didn't like.
This is the best. No,
It
this is
doesn't
the
matter
best,
what
dude.
end you do
this
it
is
from.
the optimized
This
route.
is the optimized.
Yeah.
Why do you think the monkeys do it? They don't fuck around with the top. Is it also because they don't have thumbs?
Oh, it smells
maybe.
good.
Just a quick heads up. Some of the topics that we will be discussing in this episode are quite graphic and quite grotesque at times.
Don't watch this with your family. Watch this with headphones if you have to. Avoid it if you're not, if you're a little bit squirmish.
I have the same inkling feeling in me.
Haughty.
Haughty.
Is
HAWTY.
this a new slang?
No, this is an actual word. Haughty.
Is this like shawty but without the S?
So you've never heard the word haughty. Does anyone in the office know the word
How do
haughty?
you
in the
like
definition?
HAUTY
Can you
or
explain- Can you
HAWTY?
explain what haughty means? Yes. I learned this word.
So dietus.
No, he's literally the opposite of haughty. It's like kind of pretentious sounding. It's like, oh, God, you sound
Wait, what does
so
aloof
haughty.
mean? Kind of like a worser version of food poisoning. That's the only.
Such good acting as well.
Yeah.
The acting
Yeah.
is so good. Like all these characters are so creepy.
Yeah.
And, like believable. It's
Oh,
so
hell
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it was perfectly casted as well.
Oh yeah. But definitely check it out.
It's like, when you're an actor and the director says, fucking, what did they say again? Fucking
Action?
Action. Yeah.
You're in LA, Don. You need to know this.
Have you ever wondered what happens after you flush your toilet? And all the kids are like, no, actually. I'm sure it goes to some fucking plantation, but
It is hard. Like a lot of people are lonely. It's especially during the times of the pandemic as well. That's like only kind of just extrapolated.
Yeah.
That's only kind of exaggerated it.
Exponentially.
Yeah, exacerbated.
Because you've done a lot of cosplay stuff, right? You did a lot of cosplay streams,
I love
right?
cosplay stuff.
But that's like the antithesis of putting on makeup.
Exacerbated. When was the last time I drawed something? I don't know.
They tried to get that Marvel-esque humor and shove it in Star Wars, and it just
ruined everything.
So it's fucking, it's those insipid one-liners.
And it's like, I've got a message for your mum. I used to have a fucking horrible diet when I was little. Cause
yeah, but everyone does. Your parents are like, yes, go on, eat those gummies that were made in the fucking Ninja Turtles sewer.
Yeah, because my parents had no retaliation on giving me and my sister like Cocoa Puffs and like Fruit Loops.
This is a historical piece. In 10 years, this will be a monumentous jacket that I will make sure everybody remembers single-handedly.
Monumentous.
This is a piece of meme history.
I think it's maybe because they kind of come dime a dozen, right? Like I feel it's like they make it. I think media just makes it so out that there is this like massive, large community that are flat earthers.
I think it's getting bigger.
It is getting bigger. It is getting bigger. I still don't think it's to the point where it's become noticeably bigger. You know, dime a dozen.
But you know, it's people who like distrust the government, distrust organizations so much that conspiracy theories to them seem more palpable.
I feel that applies to just most businesses though, right? It's like one miscommunication and just shit goes awry. Right?
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Grammarly. Gentlemen, do you want to English good?
I do.
Do you want to English better than we're Englishing now?
Yes, please.
Well, Grammarly is for you.
Grammarly Premium's confident tone suggestions ensure you come across as confident, capable, and sure.
So go to Grammarly.com/trashtaste to sign up for an account, and if you'd like to level up your writing and tone, upgrade to Grammarly Premium for 20% off. That's Grammarly.com/trashtaste.
This fucking massive cannon goes off, and it is impeccably loud.
You might get shot, warning, right from the get-go.
Speaking of shots, I think the best holiday is the fact that we have Guy Fawkes Day.
That's a fucking awesome holiday.
That's like,
is that a holiday?
It's a holiday.
Is that a proper holiday?
I'm pretty sure it's a holiday.
I don't think it is a holiday. It's just a day of remembrance.
It's a holiday in my heart. I'm thinking the British population.
It's a holiday worth celebrating.
I think in the British population's heart, it's a holiday.
Yeah.
The fact that we fucking celebrate some dude trying to blow up our parliament, that's amazing.
Cool.
Like,
that is pretty cool.
So if you haven't heard of Guy Fawkes, he was a guy who tried to blow up the British Parliament and failed.
So wait, he didn't actually wear that mask?
No. That was a mask that was modeled after him, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like a caricature.
He had like a sick face.
Yeah.
I've been lied to. I thought he actually wore that mask.
What?
Because my only like exposure to Guy Fawkes is V for Vendetta.
Bro, Google Guy Fawkes, man. IRL photo, IRL Tinder profile, some shit. I don't know.
Right.
But I just love the fact that we celebrate that. I just can't. Listen, I watched Avatar, and I watched it in Canada. I watched it in this weird. I've never seen this before. It's like some kind of. Like the main screen and then the walls have a projector where it extends the screen. 2 side walls are projected and there's just more off of the screen. I don't know what this is called. Can we Google this?
What?
Yeah.
Like an ultra wide screen?
No, it's not a screen. It's literally just the walls, but they're like projecting like more of the screen. And
when are we getting the pandemic movie? That's what I want.
Well, that's not going to be good though, is it? It's going to be shit.
Oh, what if it's done in one cut?
But we're like, no, because it'll turn into a political thing. I think like World War II is not a political. Wow, I guess it's
pretty. I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking political.
Hold up a second.
In terms of like,
I probably know more about the Kingdom Hearts lore just purely because of Aki.
Yeah.
Because I had to sit down and watch her play all of Kingdom Hearts 3, and every turning point, I was like, may I ask a question?
I also love the memes.
Several questions.
Yeah.
I love the memes of like Mickey Mouse wearing like a black hood. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't understand the context.
That's King Mickey.
But like, but like Mickey Mouse is wearing a black hood, and I'm like, all right, this is all right. It's just like,
and he gets sent to the darkness, and he fights enemies.
Yeah. So like in the manga, it was literally the manji side.
Yeah. That's what I thought. So yeah, it was.
It's scary how 45 degrees changes everything. You know,
right?
It's just a slight shift, just completely changes everything.
The power of 45 degrees.
The power of angles.
Fun fact: Buddhism. I took a class on this. Buddhism doesn't actually distinguish between the orientation and like which direction the swastika is facing. So technically, all of them mean the same.
Oh,
right.
But yeah, I mean, most people wouldn't know that though. Yeah.
The
dumbest quiz answer.
So yeah, we've had a lot of, I guess, dumb answers on the quizzes. Oh, this is easy.
NGHAW. Yeah.
No.
What?
What the fuck? Wait, say that again?
NGHAW is not no.
My moment of silence says it all. And Gaunt spells quintessential.
Quintessential. Oh fuck! If I have to spell essential.
Yeah. So who are the Watchmen?
The Watchmen was a group created.
It's a comic drawn by Frank Miller.
Pretty poor movie adaptation, apparently.
Honestly. Comic was definitely better.
Sorry.
Guys played Metal Gear Solid 1.
No.
What?
Have you played Metal Gear Solid 1?
Yeah.
So, like, I never caught on to this as a kid. But remember when Snake gets a call from like a random person? You know, he tells Snake to call him. Just call me Deep Throat. And I'm just like, how did I never register that as a kid?
What was the context? Why does he tell him to call him Deep Throat?
Because he has a deep voice. And that's the reason. And I'm just, as a kid playing it, I'm like, that's a cool name. Deep Throat.
He probably went around to everyone in Konami and was like, check this out.
Maybe it was a mistranslation.
I came up with the best idea.
Maybe it was a mistranslation. Who knows?
Okay, so I'm a fucking introvert, guys.
Shut up.
Tell us why.
Yeah, why are you an introvert? Why
All right, so for example, I love just being by myself.
Who doesn't?
Okay, see, the thing is like, I feel the need to hang out. I understand that.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get to make new friends. I don't get to do fun stuff.
Yeah.
But when I'm like outside hanging out with people, I shit you not, like 95% of the time, I'm always like, I'd rather be at home, play, League of Legends or some shit. Or, like watch anime.
That doesn't make you an introvert. That just makes you unsociable. No. Okay, but like, I think you need to understand an introverted person is incapable of being social.
No.
Really? Yeah, because they don't have the confidence to be social, or because they don't know how to. That's how I see an introvert.
Yeah, like every live streamer I know has ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's impossible to be a successful streamer if you don't.
I don't know about that.
To be honest, like because it's so much stimuli, right?
Yeah,
and it's like,
Well, I guess that's the biggest mystery, right? It's that like Mozart was deaf, but he wrote his first symphony when he was 5 years old. No, both Mozart and Beethoven were deaf.
Yeah, they were both deaf.
I'm pretty sure Mozart was deaf.
I've never seen Citizen Kane. It seems boring as hell. You kidding?
It's a pretty slow movie.
3 hours?
Bro, it had a lot of filler, man. A film is like 3.5 hours or some shit, bro. Cut some of that down. What is this, like the fucking Schneider cut?
That's crazy.
Guy just goes like...
What was that? Fucking T100.
But at least from me, who's never really, studied filmography at school or anything like that, I just kind of like studied it on my own because I enjoy many aspects of filmography and love watching films, animated or not.
Why? Okay, why are you not a beach person? That's what I've always wanted to know.
Because you've said sucks. This. Sand actually is the worst feeling thing known to
Luke
man.
Skywalker? Why did George Lucas decide to start with 4?
I don't know. I mean,
because when the movie came out, it was called Star Wars Episode 4.
Yeah.
Are you saying that a pretzel tastes the same as a baguette?
Is pretzel bread?
Oh, what? Scott? What? Yes, it's bread. What?
I've been looking at the wrong camera the entire time. I've been looking at this one instead of that one.
My God. You've been on this show 4 times now, Chris.
Oh my God.
That's a good way to end it, eh? Yeah. Chris looked at the wrong camera the whole episode.
Chris looking at the wrong camera the whole episode. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
The Trash Taste, YouTube's most brain dead podcast.